We're so excited at Sechua right now because we have a very special guest and very talented musician and singer, Miss Ziavi.
Hi.
We've had the chance to play around and get to know each other a lot lately because we recently had a styling session and I learned a lot about bohemianism in general.
As I told you yesterday, we were picking out a tone and swatch for something along more my style, and one of the most used words to describe my style is the bohemian chic or the boho chic look. You know, the term bohemianism actually came around in the early 19th century to describe this artistic and musical movement of like a community. You know, they used to come from the bourgeois society. They're privileged people, but they were voluntarily free-spirited,
yes.
You know. So I think like if I were to describe my style, I guess wanderer is another word you can choose.
That's you for sure.
Wanderer, traveler, because styling is a composition. So I really like wearing things that I picked up from my travels, and everything that I wear, every accessory that I wear must have a story. What I'm wearing today is this perfect composition styled by yourself.
Well, no. So of course we have to talk about your new album called Nightlight. And I'm personally so affectionately drawn to this album. It really brightens up our household. We were dancing in the kitchen to it last night.
That's what I've always dreamt it to be.
So tell us about this album and what inspired it.
Well, this album is a collection of 9 songs, cover songs, that are very dear to me. Actually, the main inspiration came from a 7-year-old fan of mine named Mackenzie. It was an all-ages show, and so she showed up with her mom and her aunties, and they were all wearing t-shirts with my songs, lyrics of my songs on the t-shirts. I thought it was pretty cute.
So sweet.
I'd already like met her online in the ether prior to that, and I get to see her, and she's just like this little ball of bright light and so much love that you can tell like her mother just showers her with so much love. And then so we came up with the concept of making these cover songs in, you know, finessed it into a sort of like a lullaby quality. More than a handful of them are some of Mackenzie's favorite songs combined with mine. I have an 11-year-old brother, so I used to sing, you know, some of the lullabies.
What song specifically do you think of your brother?
Joni Mitchell's Circle Game.
Oh, yes.
I love that song.
Me too.
And I have a Velvet Underground's Who Loves the Sun as well. It's obviously like of a more grown nature, but then again, you know, it's a family album and you cater to everybody. I just had to pay homage to the song because that's the song that led me to songwrite. And then the very last song on the album is a lullaby medley, which is a collection of English and Malay songs that my grandmom used to sing to me. So I'm really happy with the album. It's called Ziavi's Nightlight.
This is the beautiful thing about Z, because she's a true artist inside and out, and I feel like what makes you so beautiful, and it comes through certainly in your music, is because your heart and soul from the inside beams out through everything that you do, whether you're painting, whether you're singing a song, whether you're dressing yourself. And when we were styling yesterday, I brought you choices, but this is your choice, so this is you. And she brought out the most stunning jewelry pieces that I've never seen before, these intricately detailed beads.
Well, those beads were actually handmade. It takes about 3 to 6 months to make one of those pieces, and the one that I've shown you, that one was done by my aunties who embrace the roots, but they're also like a little fashion conscious. So that's a more like revised and refined version of the real
of the traditional,
of the
super
traditional.
traditional.
That's called a Maria Umpang. And that's usually worn by the native women for their dances, and usually some of them have palms on it, but like I said, it's all done by hand and it's nurtured with so much love, and they all tell a story. There's that, and I'm really proud of my roots. You know, I think like also you can see, and it transcends in what I wear, is that I'm very connected with my culture, especially my culture from Borneo Island. I like to take it back to the roots a little bit, even in the music that I listen to. So that's what I love about clothing. You know, music and clothing have always been hand in hand. I studied fashion myself for 4 years.
I didn't know that.
Yes, in London I did. I studied fashion design, but I feel like I'm more stylist.
Right.
You know?
That's why you have such a gorgeous eye for clothes.
Because I just love, you know, the fact, like I said, it's all composition.
Yes.
You make a story out of what is already made.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love that through styling and for what I love as well. We were talking about this. It tells a story for even how you're feeling that day. You know, you can have a favorite dress or a favorite pair of jeans or something, and it's not going to feel good on your body every single day.
Yeah.
Because whatever your emotion and what's coming out in you that day, it sort of puts that best foot forward.
That's why women never have anything to wear.
Exactly. From the mouth of Z, ladies and gentlemen.
When you worry, you will make it double. Don't worry, honey, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.